What's up guys, TOTS Messi here, welcome to a brand new video. Today we have got the gold team list is the most consistent final draft. This means these are going to be the players that will be in packs hopefully over the next couple of weeks as blue special cards, guys. So as always, if you can smash 2,000 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, click that subscribe button for more, and in the comments below, let me know your thoughts on this final draft. Should quickly point out these are not the final ratings and stats, they're essentially just plus fives on every single stats and rating to kind of give you an adjustment or kind of a gist to what they'd actually look like in packs. The silvers and bronzes of what I'm aware of right now, the final draft has not been released as of yet, and also today was the deadline and Toby Alderweireld was informed this week, which means he was removed from the final draft. I think he was replaced by Dembele, who was put back in. So we're going to start with the goalkeeper, and the very first player confirmed for the final draft is going to be Julio Cesar. He featured in every single draft from draft number 1 to draft number 4 if I'm correct. So the Brazilian now plays for Benfica in the Portuguese league, formerly of Inter Milan, and he's starting to show some of his form that he previously showed in like 2010. And now 87 rated, that'd be a very good goalkeeper, and I think potentially the highest rated Brazilian goalkeeper on the game. I can't imagine it would be that expensive either. But now we move on to the next player. The first defender is Marcel Schmelzer. I think he's in draft number 1, then got removed for like 3 of them, and then now he's back into the final one because they wanted some more leagues and more Bundesliga players involved. So Marcel Schmelzer is a very good card on foot, and now with 83 pace, probably my go-to left back just behind Alaba. And along with that pace, he has also got good dribbling and passing and some very good defending and physical for a fullback. So a very good player, and hopefully be pretty cheap like Julio Cesar. Then we've got Simon Kjær of Fenerbahce, the Danish centre-back this time, with 71 pace, 89 defending and 85 physical. Again, these aren't the final stats. They could potentially be higher in some categories and some lower in, of course. But I mean, that looks like a good card and a good one for the Turkish league. And then we have got Jose Jimenez this time. And I keep mentioning every time, that hyperlink to Godin will be unbelievable. So a 74 pace, 87 defending and 87 physical. That's like a very good centre back, and one that everyone will probably use in their BBVA teams. Then we have got Moussa Dembele, a player that was re-added to the draft for the final one. I think it was because of Toby Alderweireld getting in form, but honestly looks like one of the best cards in this whole draft alone. In real life, he's been absolutely killing it for Spurs, and one of the big reasons they are where they currently are in second, and he's been kind of one of the unsung heroes because likes of Harry Kane get the praise, but this guy has been absolutely rocking that CDM role. Then we have got Sergio Busquets, one of the best CDMs in the world football, if not the best. Say it again every time. The card looks okay, but nothing too spectacular. I mean, there's probably a lot of other better options in that league of BBVA, although higher rating does make foot draft probably a little bit higher. You could potentially get like a 192 foot draft with these high rated team of the season cards. Then we have got Quincy Promes of I think that's Spartak Moscow, a fantastic card, 85 rated, 93 pace, 87 dribbling, 85 shot, and a good physical and decent passing, or decent physical, good passing. And I think he's got 4-star skill moves with a machine on that right wing. The complete opposite card of Promes is going to be Brian Ruiz this time. He's quite slow for a winger with 74 pace. Would be an awesome cam, but has got very good passing and dribbling, just 62 physical. I think he's got 4-star skill moves. Probably still be usable though, to be fair, in some way, probably like as a left forward possibly. Then we have got Claudio Marchisio, a player that's made his way into TOTS yet again, and just above Dembele, probably the best looking card. Every single stat should be above 80, so I'm assuming they'll do a +6 on the shooting just to be kind and make him into that all 80s club. Would be a fantastic card and definitely one of the most expensive out of the whole lot. Then we have got Funes Mori, his twin brother of the Everton centre-back, and this card, it looks okay, nothing too spectacular, but as a false 9 or as a cam maybe, he probably would be quite a cheap beast. And the final player in the starting 11 is going to be Josip Ilicic of Fiorentina this time. I think he's very tall, would be a very good false 9 with very good shooting, 84 shooting, 87 passing, 85 dribbling and 70 physical, along with 77 pace. Would be a very nice card, and imagine one of the most cheaper or more cheaper ones, sorry. Then we go on to Anthony Lopez of Lyon this time, an 86 rated goalkeeper from Portugal. I believe he got a TOTS last year, although I think he's in the league on one. So a very good goalkeeper with some really good diving and reflexes as well. And then we have got Marek Suchi, a player that's added I think on draft number 3 possibly. This card for a centre-back looks absolutely phenomenal, although the league being from Basel isn't too fantastic, but I think they have got a pacey centre-back next to him. By the way, 81 pace, 83 defending and 87 physical just opens up a few more options, and I imagine open people's eyes, and people may use him even more. Then we have got Joel Veltman of Ajax this time, and his pace goes from like 67 to 72. With his defending being around 85, his physical is quite low though, being just 77, but overall looks like a very solid card, and I imagine probably in like the 10 to 25k category. Then we have got Virgil van Dijk of Southampton this time, a very good BPL TOTS card, and I imagine probably will be re-released for the BPL TOTS the week after. He's tall, he's got 72 pace, 72 dribbling, 82 defending and 88 physical. physical, so an absolute monster at the back. I believe he has got a good long shot on him as well, and looks like a very all-rounded defender, to be honest. Then we have got Alan Jagiev, I think I say his name, Jagiev, yeah, the Russian this time from CSKA, gone from a left midfielder though to a CDM. That's the position he is playing this season, and I'd probably move him up to a false nine. I believe I said that in the previous draft video. Then we have got N'Golo Kante, one of the players of the season, and he's getting a lot of praise now, but he is Leicester's like unsung hero compared to likes of Mahrez and Vardy. But this guy, he's been unbelievable. Just like Dembele though, has a very nice well-rounded card, and hopefully I imagine the hype would put his price up a little bit, but hopefully he settles at a decent and reasonable price to put in your BPL teams. Then we have got Ross McCormack this time of Fulham, and this card, his card on FIFA 14 was very good, and I think looked quite similar, although his shooting was a little bit higher. But overall, looks like a decent card, although I'm personally not one that uses championship players. And then we have got Alfonso Areola, and this card should be absolutely awesome. And being just 83 rated, I do hope he's very cheap and affordable. Then we have got Giulio Buffarini. At this time, I realised someone put in the comments last time that a player you could link him up with potentially in a 4-2-2, have Tevez right cam and link him to this guy at right back, and his stats are out of this world for a right back. 93 pace, 80 dribbling, 78 defending, 88 physical and 71 passing. Probably has decent long shots given the fact he has 68 shooting as well, and looks like a fantastic card, and I think the lowest rated of the lot. Then we have got Guido Pizarro. Actually, he's 80 rated, so he is the lowest, and this card doesn't really interest me whatsoever, but the 88 physical is probably his best stat by a mile. And then final two, we've got Jose Souza of Besiktas this time, and this card looks fantastic for probably, again, a cheap little cam. 84 dribbling and 87 passing are best stats about him. It'll be a very good cam or potentially a false nine. And finally, we've got Benny Faulhaber this time from the MLS side, Sporting Kansas City, and probably be re-released during the MLS All-Stars in August. By the way, it looks like a decent and solid little card. So there we have it, guys. There is a final draft of the most consistent team of the season, the gold selections, and these are all voted by everyone in the forums and the community. So as players we kind of wanted, and I felt have had a very good season, and they've never had informs, so it's their very first special cards, and the players selected, there's some really good ones. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. 2,000 likes would be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, click that subscribe button for more, and in the comments below, let me your thoughts on this team of the season. Who do you think's missing, or who do you think they could have replaced, guys? So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.